Salam good friends, welcome to a brand new episode. So this is a space where hearts are connected, stories are shared and every moment is wrapped in barakah.
Yes, whether it be, you want to share stories, you want to get inspiration. So insyaAllah this is a safe space for us women lah, insyaAllah.
Masya Allah. So hari ni kita bersama 3 adik-beradik and also they are very famous lah Diorang kalau if you've seen like the latest events, the the trending food places and everything, I'm sure you heard it from them.
Confirm pernah dengar.
Confirm. My mum also, she's the one lah. Dia yang a big fan.
I hear from dari
that's why. My mum big fan and I think most of you know. So this is Makcik Alert SG.
Yes.
Welcome to our podcast. So maybe we can start with, some introductions. Let them know who you are. Introduce lah yourself.
Okay. I'm Makcik Wan. My name is Elle. Saya Sophie, Makcik Tu.
TB here, Makcik Tu.
Makcik Tree.
Makcik Tree. You all memang refer to yourself as macam Makcik Wan, Makcik Tu, Makcik Tree.
Yes.
But when we talk to each other, no lah, of course.
Tapi orang semua tahulah.
Yes.
Makcik Wan, Makcik Tu, Makcik Tree.
Betul.
Faham?
Personally, I didn't know that you guys were adik-beradik. When I thought Makcik Alert, fikir macam best friends. Kau selalu together kan?
That's why.
A lot
I
of
also thought
people
it's best friends.
Masih
Siblings.
ramai lagi yang kat luar sana thought that we are friends.
Itulah. Then baru recently, I think Brita did a episode with you all.
correct,
Then baru
correct.
nampak, oh, siblings
Adik-beradik rupanya.
that's so interesting. So it's very macam rare to see that. And also macam they all say, mixing family with work is a bit macam tu So let's dive
Kadang-kadang
into
ada
that.
challenges, right?
So we'll explore that lah today.
Okay.
But before we start, let's open our mood box. So kalau you all tak tahu, sesiapa yang tak tahu lah, this mood box ni, there's an object inside. So when we open, it will reveal the object and then we can discuss about it. It will give us a hint of
Sets
what's the
the mood lah.
the mood
Okay.
and the
Mood box.
topic of what we're going to dive into for this episode.
You guys guess lah apa. What
Silakan.
examples. Apa ni? It's a bracelet.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
Yes.
And then dia punya bunga ada signify something tak? Ni bunga apa?
Tak tahu kan. Macam cherry
Ada
blossom
kupu-kupu
kan.
Cherry blossom, is it?
Ada butterfly.
Doesn't matter. So when you see a bracelet kan, apa yang you boleh
Think
connect to, yeah. Ada tak apa-apa in common?
Bracelet, what do you
Cuba
think
teka.
of?
Something to do with beauty.
Okay.
Oh yes, perhiasan diri. To me, it's just an accessories. It should it be more?
Okay, good guess.
Different people have different meanings, right?
Yeah, betul.
Sometimes
yeah,
a ring
maybe.
is not just a ring. It can show you you are married.
Yeah,
Like that?
engaged or promise
Because
ring.
this is not mine. Kalau for me, this is mine.
Nak show off.
Ni dia.
You ada tak?
Ada tak?
Because for this one, I connect myself. This is my investment.
Okay.
Kan?
Betul.
Yes.
Jewelry can be an investment.
Yeah.
Betul. Meaning lah.
So
There's
when I
different
look at
meaning.
this, that's why I don't know how to connect.
Okay, it's a bit vague kan?
Yes.
Okay, so what it actually resembles is like sekarang orang suka pakai friendship bracelet kan? So usually yeah,
Really?
so dia macam it can be anything like an accessory ke, an item, an
Okay,
object
okay.
kan yang connects people together. So for today kita connect it more to sisterhood lah. For me, myself and a lot of my other friends kan, diorang pun ada this macam gelang ke, rantai ke yang macam dengan diorangnya adik-beradik, they have the same. Macam gitu.
Gelang ni actually dia punya.
Tapi that's not what yang I dengan kakak I ada lah. Kita raya lain.
Dulu kita pakai gini Dulu kita punya friendship buat sendiri
Gitu kan?
Sekarang orang suka beli yang macam yang dah siap punya, tak payah buat-buat.
Dulu layannya friendship bracelet semua rainbow
Atau
loop
macam
lah. Rubber bands kan.
Atau macam Pandora yang sekarang diorang letak charm.
really?
Charms. So
Baru tahu.
that's the trend.
Okay. Kita tak alert
Okay, now makcik become alert.
Makcik dah alert sekarang. Masya Allah.
Okay, so now we return to you.
Okay.
So we are wondering macam, do you all have something that you all as sisters share? So macam how you have a bracelet right with your sister. Do you all ada macam barang ke?
Sentimental
Sentimental
item.
connecting to you all as sisters?
Tak ada.
Tak ada.
Physical tak ada.
Physical tak ada.
But the only thing that I can think of, sekarang I dengar suara I.
Ya,
Betul,
memang
betul.
dengar.
Tadi
Semua
tak
dengar.
connect us is how our children call each other.
Oh yes.
Macam all our kids will call her ibu.
Tak dengar. Mana dia
dengar?
kedua
Oh,
sikit.
boleh dekat dekat.
Jauh nak ini mic.
Dia pegang macam nak nyanyi gitu.
Okay.
Dengar sekarang. Okay, dia dipanggil ibu. I mama. This is mami. So kalau kita keluar kan, orang ingat kita punya anak.
Ramah.
So ada ibu, ada mami, ada mama.
Mama. Yes.
Mama.
Cute.
Yeah.
It's something
I
sharing.
also call my auntie ibu.
Oh, yeah.
And then my arwah nenek, I call her mak.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so kira macam sama lah 3. Mama, mak and ibu.
Correct.
So cute sih tu. Okay, mashallah. Then let's dive into the topic fully lah. So
boleh.
let's get to know Makcik Alert SG. We take it from the very beginning. So how did you all come up with this idea? Like did it start from one person, then you like, oh jom kita ajak kita semua buat together, ke macam tiba-tiba tengah makan ada idea? How did you all start this?
Actually, it wasn't an idea at all. It wasn't.
Spontaneous.
We did not even want to start off as a content creator.
Yeah, no.
Tak teringat pun. It was just me, because I'm a stay-at-home mom. After I send my kids to school, I dengan my husband jalan-jalan shopping center. Then because my husband works alone, right? So it's a need to save money lah. So nampak discount and all that. So I started sharing in our sisters chat lah. And then that is a very makcik PL, right? So I tulis selalu title, I will put Makcik Alert. Yeah. So she's at work.
Both of us at work.
Yeah, she cannot keep up.
Yang cannot keep up, I kono busy je selalu. Okay, go ahead.
Continue lah.
Oh, so I cannot keep up. So I cakap, why don't you just create a public account, social media? At that time, we only thought of IG,
Because that time IG was popular.
Yeah.
So yang dia ni padahal dia tak kerja tau. Terus create. Habis orang nak taruh nama apa taruh nama apa? Makcik Alert lah. I cakap because she's been saying Makcik Alert. So I say just put SG, then put it to public. So we just leave it there lah. Leave it there, create, then mana-mana promotion we just put it there. So tak ada niat pun nak jadi content creator, tak ada.
But wow, Masya Allah, rezeki dia.
Yeah, that's why. Alhamdulillah.
Masya Allah. So kira kan macam you share all the macam discounts yang you dapat. You pitch the idea to make it into a just post into Instagram lah gitu.
So I say kalau siapa, people would like to know all this kind of promotion and all that.
Betul.
So I say you just put the public account lah. Siapa stumble then it's a sharing aja gitu.
Betul. And then you are the one that made the account.
Yeah.
So macam nak dua kan, the executioner ni, then the idea person semua. Wow, that's good chemistry to have as a team So is it memang macam gitu, like when you all work together, let's say macam who's the one editing? Who's the one like getting the deals? Is
Ada
it still
job
the same?
scopes ke?
Ataupun macam you all rotate?
We do have a job scope. Dia pelakon utama.
The face.
Face of the
I
group.
cakap. Editor mostly kita. Then at times bila kita dah penat, kita tolak pak dia. Tentu edit.
I see. So are you all still working now?
No.
She just recently tendered her resignation.
In March.
March
Yeah. So now I'm doing this full time lah. But before that, I was hustling between work, home, and content creation.
Amazing, Masya Allah.
That is difficult. I dengar je dah macam penat sih. Very tiring.
Macam buka mata je kerja. Tutup mata.
Like,
7 days.
That's true.
But the problem is we enjoy doing this.
Yes. That's no problem lah.
Okay lah. It's a good,
No problem.
It's a good thing.
Apa pun nak cakap apa? Tak ada masalah.
Memang semua ada masalah. Kerja memang ada masalah.
Kan.
So what was the moment you realise I can quit my job to embark on this full time?
Oh, actually kan, bila kita start berapa tahun kita tak
2019 we started. We did not take
before
payment for at least 2 years. 2 years kan be?
2 to 3 years.
She refused to take payment.
Yeah.
Masya Allah.
Ikhlas.
Oh, so macam, okay, then how do you get like the first ever, okay, do you all remember the first ever time yang you all got this macam deal? Macam
Yes,
tolong
of
promote
course.
kan?
We did not approach any. Sampai sekarang pun we don't approach anybody. So that first time also somebody approached us and asked us to pergi kedai it's like a coffee shop lah Then when we went there, at first we was thinking, kenapa dia jemput kita Kita punya followers masa tu berapa? 1,000
1,000.
Siapa
1,000
kita?
dah banyak
Kenapa
tu.
dia panggil
Banyak
kita?
tu.
1,000 banyak.
Kita dah faham lah dah. Makcik Ella dah banyak dah follow dah beribu-ribu ni. Masya Allah.
Sorry. No, I don't mean like that. But anyway, bila kita pergi, orang lain semua ada content creator kan. Diorang semua dengan big camera macam gini lah
At that time,
Standard.
Diorang belum pakai
Yang kita datang dengan handphone. Yang ini malu handphone kan. How to take picture.
Kat table kan kita
How to take picture.
Kita ambil. Kita tengok macam mana dia ambil
Sekali orang sebelah dia tanya, how you take picture? Like that. Oh, like that. You put the spoon like that. So the mee macam keluar gitu. Okay.
Ada direction tu. Not bad.
Oh,
You
it's
did
a
that video
learning
come out?
journey.
You did
Sekarang kita semua dah archive.
Oh, the first few video semua dah archive lah.
Video memalukan semua ada.
Faham.
Betul juga Okay.
Wow, then in that beginning, it was quite tough lah to not take any payment for 2 to 3 years.
To us it's not tough because I'm still working and she's
Okay,
still
faham,
working.
yeah.
And we enjoyed it actually.
Yeah.
It was more of like a side
Pastime
thing
lah.
lah.
Yes.
Kan?
And we limited only to Saturday dulu
Correct. Our
Saturday
appointment
je.
is only on a Saturday. The rest of the days is ours. Sebab kita kerja kan.
So it was quite tough.
So until it comes to a point when somebody said, why are you not charging? Isn't it your time that we are using?
Betul, yeah.
When you editing, isn't it your time away from your family?
Betul-betul.
So kita cakap nak charge berapa Masa kita charge berapa tau? $30. Satu orang $10 je.
Untuk nak naik Grab pun tak cukup.
Kalau nak grab balik pun.
And we take that payment
For 1
lama
year. For
1
1
year. Yeah. So one problem with us is kita tak increase until somebody tell us tau. Until somebody, I think it's time you should. Then mesti kita cakap nak charge berapa okay lah. If like that you charge like that lah. What's the market rate lah tu Mesti gitu. Macam orang selengah tu.
Oh, okay.
That's
So
nice.
so far only the rest of you are still holding on to your jobs lah. Ke dah tak kerja terus all? Semua?
I yang mula-mula berhenti because my company yang I kerja tu tutup. Jadi they say they don't need me anymore. Sebab tutup lah kan. So I get out. So to me fine lah. I dah ada makcik masa tu. Even though I'm not really earning that well, but I enjoy doing this. So I said okay lah, boleh je. But it comes to a point that finally she decided to berhenti lah.
You were asking the first question, how did I decide?
Yeah.
It's when the appointment became more. Lepas tu actually when we first had like a Friday, is it? I already told my boss. I said that we have an appointment that we have. I'm doing this on the side, so I have to take every Friday off. So I nak tender. Dia tak kasih tender. Dia kata I cannot find replacement. Sampailah setahun lebih I was doing that job for 1.5 year. Yeah. And then after that the day become more. So I struck a deal with her lah. I said okay fine, I can stay. But if I have an appointment, I'll take leave. Then mula-mula I stick to annual leave. Then after that become unpaid leave. So that's when
Maybe slowly you realise tak boleh lah.
Then I realised that actually my makcik pay boleh cover my pay.
Wow, Masya Allah.
Of course not fully, but
Yalah.
Like good enough,
and also
good enough,
talk about barakah, right?
Yes.
Maybe you can tell your part of the story.
Apa orang lupa lah. Dia jangan pinpoint orang gitu please. Kasih klik-klik.
Kan dia kata dulu dia kerja dia miskin.
I rasa dulu I kerja tu is a construction company. So bila kita having problem, I'm in accounts department. So when people chase payment, I got to lie every day of my life. I've got to lie until that it comes to a point I tell my boss, I'm quitting because I cannot lie every day. I cannot live my life like this. But he don't allow me to quit. Dia kata kerja part time lah. So recently bila kita dah buat makcik full time, I cakap dengan dia, I rasa sepanjang umur hidup I, bila I kerja dengan orang luar, I rasa I lebih miskin kerja dengan orang. I kerja dengan ni, I rasa macam even though itu, tapi dia punya kemampuan I untuk kasih my parents more. Hari raya I dapat kasih orang more, kasih orang tua. I'm so happy, you know. Macam aku lebih kaya buat makcik daripada
Masya Allah.
Blessings
Dia
in
punya
it,
difference tak besar actually.
Yes.
It's like almost there, but still dia punya macam you can stretch it further tau.
Exactly.
Don't know how to explain lah.
Mungkin juga it's like blessings from bila awal-awal you tak charge orang, you ikhlas
Oh, ya,
buat
mungkin
semua.
juga.
Sekarang it all
Blessings
comes back
more
together.
than-
Macam Allah gives lah. When in the
Correct.
first 2 to 3 years macam you didn't get anything kan. Then sekarang baru like He rewards you all
Macam
lah.
bulu roma naik ni semua. So, wow, this is so inspirational.
Makcik Dre always believe like macam kalau benda ni kita tak dapat, there's always something that Allah will give us better. So have faith. Itu je.
Oh, Masya Allah. It's a good message to have actually. Because sometimes we think like we are like down in the dumps. Macam, oh alamak, this is really the worst. I don't know how I can go up from now. But macam you don't see the path ahead. Allah
Yes.
sees the path ahead,
Yes,
you know.
betul.
So, you know, you just have to trust lah. Like what you said, have faith
Yeah.
that the journey will be rewarding for us.
Correct.
As long as our niat is there.
Yeah. And ikhlas.
It's not cliche, you know. We've been there where when people say something like that, we say, "Alah, senang lah kau dah itu." But when we go through it, kita oh yeah. Kalau you really reda dengan ketentuan Allah, everything will be smooth.
Betul,
Kan?
betul.
Yeah.
Cakap pasal senang susah kan. What are like some challenges that you face during your kira sekarang dah full time right as a content creators. So what are your biggest challenges?
Dia ingat tak challenges dia?
Biggest challenges macam bila food review then like the company macam tak cooperate ke,
So
paitau
far tak
ke,
ada lah.
tak ada
Tak ada.
Tak ada kan?
Alhamdulillah.
Masya Allah.
Masya Allah. Smooth sailing lah. I guess the hardest part was like the starting of it kan, as you all shared. Then sekarang what about macam, because you are so big now kan, ada tak macam komen-komen yang not nice, negative comments?
Kan?
Jangan cakap lah.
Mesti ada.
Mesti
I think it's
ada,
part
mesti
and
ada.
parcel saya of
Yeah.
To be a
content
content creator. Betul.
Maybe dia bilang lah story dia
Netizen lah.
I suka repeat. Dia orang suka cakap my husband pergi Desker Road aja. Because we always go out, right? We will go out for appointment, makan. Actually, our content is not all about makan. Dan jangan cakap pasal tu lah. Recently je lah. Orang tu cakap macam gini. Try to balance your eating and your exercise gitu. So I just say what my reply is. I will just say, I think you baru come across our page. So you don't know. Why don't you scroll our page and see? Tengoklah. Semua is about makanan or not. I
Ada
cakap.
events, ada furniture juga.
Yeah,
Ada recently
exactly.
the ones yang
Yes,
you all
yes.
need. It's like a variety of things, you know.
Yes, you
Sometimes
look
you
at
guys
one
sit in
thing
the
and you already
car.
comment.
Berbual kan?
Yeah. Then they always like cakap pasal badan lah Mostly badan lah.
body shaming ah.
Nampak ah.
Netizens is very hard because you cannot control what they say.
betul.
And dorang, they have the confidence to say it because it's behind the screen.
Ya, betul.
Anonymous.
Cuba cakap
That's why.
depan-depan.
Cuba datang sini sekarang and then you tell to our face. Confirm
Dia
dorang
takut lah
tak
sepak dia punya. I kan makcik. Dia cakap tu siapa?
Jangan main dengan makcik.
Dorang takut. Wow, then when you face all of this, like what values that you hold on to when replying or like when taking in all these macam comments?
Okay, for usually when this kind of comments yang paling triggered dia. Nanti dia sister chat dia dah rant. Nanti kita biarkan dia tau, biar dia let her
Luahkan
steam
lah.
Nanti kita reply lol.
Lol terus lah.
I dah sedih panjang-panjang kan message I keluar lol. Okay, lol. Ya sudahlah.
So the purpose is actually we don't want to macam api-apikan lagi.
Yelah,
Kasih dia itu. So we put the funny side first lah kan.
Yeah.
Then kita will say alah tak payahlah.
Yeah.
Who are these people?
Yeah, they don't
They
even
are
know
not,
us.
like their validation is not needed.
Yeah.
If your family members say that about you, baru boleh. Then you say, oh maybe I need to do something.
Correct.
But these people are, we don't even know them.
Yeah, they don't even know you personally.
Yeah, that's why they only see us online.
Correct.
We are doing this kind of content.
You just show what you want to show.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes orang tak tahu kan.
Betul.
So that's what we do lah. We luckily for her lah even though the emo dulu, she go to us first. So kita
Yeah,
tolong
that's
to
good.
like
Support
settle
system.
down.
Yeah, I tak ada immediately nak itu. Kau apa hal dah? Tak ada.
Dia keluarkan.
Cuba terus macam
privately
gitu.
keluarkan.
I cakap dengan dia dulu. Dia kata sudahlah tak payah layan lah.
But in the end, we always reply. But we reply santai.
Yeah.
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 But we don't reply immediately lah.
Yes.
Take some time to digest dulu.
Yeah.
I think perempuan ramai macam gitulah. Dia nak kena luahkan dulu tau.
Kan?
Yeah, you need to
Especially
get it out.
Then baru dia boleh okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we feel for those yang single content creators.
Oh yes.
He got no one to talk to.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I think lagi susah
Betul.
Cannot imagine sih, because you're going through all of that alone. Then if your family doesn't support you in your
Exactly.
content creation, then lagi, that's a very lonely journey lah.
Yes.
Yeah, so macam speaking of family then we want to know also macam you all are mothers
Yes.
and wives. So
Yes.
how do you all macam manage your time with content creation? Because content creation is not easy, you all. It can be a 7-day job. Like you
Correct.
said, memang 7 days kerja kan. Habis when you record, it doesn't stop there.
Yeah.
You have to go home, you have to edit. Sometimes nak bagi client to check.
Nak
And then-
check banyak kali.
Betul. Lepas tu you have to like edit again kalau client tak setuju. So how?
Subtitle lagi.
Ya.
Penat tau tangan.
Edit lighting dia.
Betul. So macam how do you all manage that?
I think this one you two lah. For me,
Maybe you can say how you manage lah first.
I got nothing to manage mah. I tak ada orang kat rumah nak attack, only my
Okay, so dia
husband.
punya anak dia dah besar. So they actually just need to manage dia punya husband.
Husband I pun tak perlu di manage.
Tapi you still have to masak.
Masak
pakai
lah.
baju.
Tapi most of the time, sorry kalau pergi appointment macam like today, I tak masak kan, I orderkan lah dia.
Oh, okay lah. That's good enough.
Ni muka guilty.
Tanggungjawab masih ni lah.
Of course.
Okay, like for me, my kids pun dah besar actually. My first one is 27. My last one is 19. So basically like what you were saying kan, macam dia balik kerja, I have to make sure that I am there to eat with him. Even if I don't cook, right? Talk to him, berbual as he eats. Then after dia makan, then I say, okay, I need to edit. Gitulah. And thankfully, he's very supportive since day one. So itu
Masya
Alhamdulillah lah.
Alhamdulillah.
Cuba mula-mula anak-anak banyak komen.
Yeah.
Mama punya feed ni ugly lah.
Lepas tu last you followers lagi banyak.
Dia kata tak estetik lah. Masa tu.
Nak macam mana sih kan?
Faham.
Then dia kata video pun tak cantik.
Ya.
Dia punya subjek jauh daripada dia punya focal point lah. Apa lah. Lepas tu kita ambil course
Sampai
sanggup cabaran dia.
Lifelong learning ni.
Bagus lah.
Kita pakai skills future sampai habis.
correct.
Betul.
It's the resources that you have lah.
Yes. So you, Makcik Tri?
Dia more challenge.
Yeah, I usually our appointment follow my timing when my kid is in school. My last child is 10 years old. He's a special needs. But luckily dia tak major punya lah, just minor one. So important thing is family support lah.
Betul.
If they are not supporting, it's difficult. And of course their support also. If I know that macam hari ni I cannot edit right because I have something to do, then when she asks who's going to record today, I never answer lah. Then she will record, so she's doing the editing So it's everyone's
Compliment each other.
Yeah.
Bagus.
Actually, if you want to work together, you tak boleh mengira tau.
Correct.
Kalau you nak mengira, you can go nowhere.
Selalu kalau dia tanya hari ni siapa nak edit, diam je tau. Diam je. Nanti dia jawab, tak apalah nanti orang edit. Habis lagi satu, diam je. Dia kata, Kak El dia edit. Okay. I okay je. Tapi yang ambil video semua is them. Because I'm still not good at macam taking gitu kan. So they will take the video but I will do the editing.
Ni kira dah macam masjid punya department tau. Ada HR, ada semua lain-lain divisions.
It's good lah, macam tag team So if someone macam, I can't do this, the other person picks up the slack
Correct.
So like there for each other lah. Which
Yes.
is really good lah. It's very much needed. At least there's a support system.
Betul.
It's still quite good lah.
So bila kita cakap pasal siblings or like macam silaturahim lah kan, there's also a hadith that mentions it's ya ayyuhan nas afshus salam wa at'imut ta'am wa silul arham wa apa lagi satu wa sallu bil lail wan nas niyam. So what it says is that wahai manusia, first is berilah salam kan. Tadi kalau kita jumpa kita beri salam kan.
Betul.
And then at'imut ta'am, beri makan kepada orang ke haiwan ke apa ke. And then silul arham means kita menjalinkan silaturahim di antara manusia ke. Jangan antara yang lain. Okay. And then last one is apa tadi? Solat malam bila orang tengah tidur. So these are the things dia kata tudkhilul jannah bis salam. So you akan masuk syurga dengan selamat insyaAllah. So if you perasan kan all these things that they mention, most of it is bila kita bukan sendiri tapi dengan orang atau dengan haiwan kan. So it's macam the only thing yang kita sendiri is solat tengah malam kan. So it's like bila kita cakap pasal silaturahim, why is it a factor yang jadikan kita boleh masuk syurga dengan selamat? Sebab susahnya kita nak jalinkan hubungan dengan orang. Kadang-kadang kita kecil hati sikit kan. Dengan siblings mesti kan ada apa semua kan. But somehow we manage to redakan keadaan kan, berbaik balik. Even dengan kawan-kawan pun. Sometimes macam kita punya ego, diorang pada ego, semua dah tak nak cakap apa semua.
Betul.
Yeah. Bigger challenges
Itulah, Masya Allah. Thank you for sharing that. I also like, it made me think also macam, were you all very close since young? Ataupun do you all get closer doing content together along the years semua?
Actually, growing up, we were closer.
Oh, okay.
Dia macam in a world of her own.
Sulung Sulung macam gitu ke?
Bila I dah grow, I rasa I dah nak keluar, dia masih ada adik kan. Jadi dia rapat dengan dia gitu.
Then we started to grow close. Inilah bila buat makcik actually. Very, very close.
It's just the three of you.
Memang three of us saja.
I see.
Kita tak ada adik-beradik lelaki, tak ada. Just three of us.
Tak boleh lari lah memang.
Memang kita tiga je.
And our parents is very particular about keeping close relationship.
Betul.
They always remind us, almost like
bila kita visit them, dia mesti ingat, especially don't think big of yourself. You must humble yourself. Dengan adik-beradik pun jangan mengira. Betul.
The importance of parents ni upbringing
Even before kita start makcik pun macam she's very good in her studies kan. Jadi she will always say, you don't ever macam jealous dengan adiknya, then she earning well kan. Jangan jealous. Kalau dia ada rezeki kan, kalau apa-apa nak tolong, dia boleh tolong gitulah. But somehow we do help each other out kita tak pernah
normal lah when you are having a family kan. There are some years that you sempit.
Yeah, correct.
And we did show up for each other.
Correct.
She helped me before.
Yeah, you helped me before. So
I help her. I help her.
Yeah. So we help each other actually. Then the main person who will make us this is siapa? Our mom. She will call and cakap, Denny tengah susah, come help. So nanti dia call another one, Denny tengah susah, come help. So we will pull together and help each other.
Oh, Masya Allah. Oh, that's
korang tengok macam kita senang. Actually we do go through our hard time. Dia dah sedih orang pun dah nak sedih actually. But
no, I sedih apa, I'm thinking because she just lost her mother-in-law kan. If we lose our mother, right,
siapa nak hold us together, right?
If not the three of you all kan. Masya Allah.
Things always change bila orang tua dah tak ada Betul. So it's Alhamdulillah if the siblings daripada awal dah rapat kan, InsyaAllah sampai bila-bila lah.
We hope.
InsyaAllah. And I think when you said about barakah kan, I think one of the barakah in Makcik Alert SG is the fact that you all said you all got closer. I think that's one of the biggest things also contributing. Besides the fact that everything that you worked for in those 2 to 3 years tak dapat payment, it's coming back.
Correct.
And the fact that you all punya silaturahim pun semakin erat kan. It's like, Masya Allah,
the best thing.
This is really the best part for you all. Allah really knows best.
Our parents is very happy. They are so happy.
Alhamdulillah.
And they were so supportive.
Because he has been my dad lah, our dad lah. He has been my dad. Dia street cakap dia dah lama doa yang kita will always be close. This is his constant doa lah. That our relationship will never drift. We will always stay close. So every time kita pergi mesti he very happy. He keep repeating, I'm so happy. This is what I've been minta dari Allah selama ni.
The importance of parents doa also.
That's why
really creates
doa
who we
penting.
are. Kita no one say without parents punya doa.
Exactly.
That's very true.
Then bila kita reflect kan, tengok dia selalu doa, kita fikir, what did we do for our kids sendiri tau. Then every time kalau I terbangun malam untuk solat, I make sure I do that Itu lihat tu nak bangun actually.
Memang that's the hardest.
That's why it's also mentioned in the hadith. Sebab benda-benda ni kan bila dia jadi susah, lagilah ganjaran dia besar kan.
Sebab dia susah tu lah. It's more rewarding when you do it, you know.
Correct.
Tu mungkin malaikat kejutkan.
Okay lah, before we go on to our last question, we want to open So this box here is our mailbox. It's called the Safe Space. So to whoever doesn't know, we're accepting submissions from our listeners, whether it's a question ataupun a story, reflection or story you want to share. We'll read it and we'll choose it, and inshallah we'll address it lah together with you guys.
Okay, insyaAllah.
So let's open it. Okay, silakan. Anyone want to read it? Oh my God.
Wait who's gonna read it? Panjang. Oh, it's not panjang. Okay. Salam good friends.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to luahkan something. Me and my sister, we're like two completely different genres. We argue over the pettiest things, but when it gets real, it really hurts. After the drama, we usually gives each other the silent treatment, then slowly act like nothing happened. But sometimes I wonder, why do we keep having these silly fights? Are we ever going to grow out of it? I love her so much, but seriously, I don't know how to stop these little things from happening again and again. Am I the only one who feels this way, or is this just what
I don't think she's alone.
sisterhood is about? And how do we stop the silly fight and just chill? Whoa.
Silly fights, I think, is part and parcel lah.
Okay.
It's not macam very boring relationship, right? Even husband and wife pun have fights, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so it's how I don't know.
I think ego lah. Don't be.
The most important thing, you have to let go lah. Dan
Jangan
maafkan
layan
lah. Jangan like macam no, I am right. So whatever it is, I cannot be wrong lah tu habis tak naknya tu. Kalau I think if she act like it's nothing, then you just take it as dia
Be the bigger person.
Yeah. So you maafkan aje lah. It's okay lah. After all siblings kan.
Yeah.
You nak apa ni pendam lama-lama pun nanti hati you yang sakit.
Betul lah. Tapi kadang-kadang I think bila dia sibling dia lagi sakit, extra sakit kan.
Closer kan.
Kan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you're closer.
The more you love, the more it hurts lah.
But it's not easy lah, granted. I think when you are younger, you tend to be a bit more opinionated. And macam masih nak betul aja.
Correct. But as you get older, you macam dah alah sudahlah.
Chill.
Yeah.
She's not worth it lah. Like some
Correct.
fights are just not worth it.
Correct. Jangan
Argue pasal apa sih? Kan macam like worth winning man, not worth winning apa.
exactly. Betul. Yeah, I agree.
So mainly about ego lah.
Yeah.
Kan, just let go. Some fights are really not worth it, and you know, if you want to keep the relationship together, just let it go.
Yeah.
think that's the
Because
most
after all,
important thing.
adik-beradik air dicincang takkan putus apa. Kenapa sampai nak putus? Jangan sampai. I think in agama Islam pun tak dibenarkan kan. So you just think back to Allah lah kan.
Betul.
Yeah. Bukan action lah
Peace. Okay. To wrap this up lah, we have a last question.
Okay.
So if orang cakap makcik alert or like they hear makcik alert kan, what's one thing that you want them to remember about you?
That we share good
Yeah, deals.
lobangs.
Yeah.
Good. Apa lah, not just deals tau. It's more like good services.
Yes.
Apa lagi? That we are sometimes funny.
Very.
Yeah.
Maybe someone they can relate to juga.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
Because I know you all buat apa menyanyi dalam kereta.
Oh, yeah.
Dah
I
lama
suka.
sih tak buat.
I suka semua raw emotion.
Yes, it's
Kat
all
belakang ada tengah
unfiltered.
benda tengah luar.
Itulah, but we love that segment because it's
it's
macam
raw.
you all punya raw unfiltered punya like talks about it, right? And
Correct.
macam some of these the topics that you all bring for pun is some people are afraid to talk and discuss about it. Macam the uncomfortable encounters, etc. Those are topics that not normally macam discuss online pun.
Yeah,
So
correct.
inshallah, I mean, if as a viewer, I really enjoy that you all can talk about it when some people are so afraid to talk about it on their own lah. So inshallah, it can be a relatable thing for your viewers lah.
Yeah.
I think for me, sekarang that I met you guys in real life kan, the most impactful thing is probably keikhlasan lah. Like seriously, it's so wow. MasyaAllah. Start from tak berbayar sampai MasyaAllah so successful now kan. Semua
Correct.
berkat lah. insyaAllah.
Correct sih. Mengiyakan.
It's very true. Okay lah, I think that's the end of this episode.
Okay.
Thank you so much for the time that you spent together with us, allowing us to get to know you better, sharing a bit about your sibling dynamic, how you grew up and how you even started Makcik Alert. I don't think, do they know that how this all started? I feel like ramai tak tahu sih, like the fact that you all started 2 to 3
Maybe
years tak dapat
could, because
payment.
everybody keep on asking us the same thing over and over again. So a lot of people don't know. They thought that we want to be a content creator.
But it's a
Padahal
natural
tak pun.
path.
Yeah.
Itulah.
Dan memang Allah tetapkan jalan tu. Lah, semoga this episode not only for content creators but for individuals out there who are sisters not by blood but by heart also. Semoga diorang dapat some impact or like whatever that resonates with them dapat jadi sumber inspirasi untuk diri mereka lah.
InsyaAllah.
InsyaAllah. Amin. Okay, thank you so much. So if there's something,
Thank you for spending your afternoon with us.
thank you so much. So
We love you.
if wow, fan. Fan kita. Tak boleh hide it at this point. Okay lah, if there's something that we shared on this episode that resonated with you, just know this is a safe space yet again. If you want to submit your questions or reflections or stories, please go to darulgufran.org/thesafespace. Yes.
We'll read them anonymously lah, insyaAllah.
Yes.
So you can submit. You nak submit pun boleh.
InsyaAllah next episode then we'll address it. Yes, and also don't forget to like, comment and share this episode, and also follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Spotify and YouTube. And if you want to donate and support our masjid, you can go over at donate.darulgufran.org / that's it. Donate.darulgufran.org. And we'll see you in the next episode.
InsyaAllah. Jaga diri.
Jaga hati.
Jaga iman.
And
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Jumpa lagi girlfriend.
Jumpa lagi.
Thank you.
Heart shape. Semua tu.
Kamera tu.
Mana-mana episode.
Semua lain-lain now. Generation gap.